94.
Yeah, it was a sweeper.
Yeah. Sweeper, yeah. The count doesn't bother him at all.
95. He just came back.
Did this get him in the hand or right?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold everything. Wild, wacky stuff. 1-2 on ball, Goldschmidt. Hayes. And Contreras, despite that injured hand, slides into second. And we go to the bottom of the first. Cardinals do not. Nolan Gorman on to Paul Goldschmidt. Take a look at the Cardinals deep, presented by O'Neill Cruz. Game against the Braves on Wednesday. 3-1 pitch. He walks him. Brings up Connor Joe. Next inning. And Fulter got the win. Phillies last year, the Orioles. Runner goes and it's pop foul back and out of play. So on the move was O'Neill Cruz. As the Pirates try and push that running game a bit. The border of the strike zone. 3%. Brendan Donovan on an 0-2 pitch. Singles. Had 5 hits in the first 2 games. Another 3-2. This time he goes and it's popped up. Cruz going out.
Well, there's been some trouble out there at this time of what he did.
Oh, 2. Man, that jammed him, and that's a little English on that ball, but Hayes handles it. And Hayes trotting off the field thinking that was the 3rd out. That's why he didn't even consider throwing to second.
Yeah, he never thought about second base. And the reason is he thought that was a 3rd out. He would have at least get, as long as it turned out the way it was, but you know, nothing ball game for a while. Created a tougher situation for Keller.
Tellez called out on strikes. Number 3 for Gibson.
Something the other day, everybody else had pitched.
Just tell the bullpen, you know, don't even go out there. Hitting pitcher.
He had 20-some home runs or something.
Wow. He strikes out the side in order. He has struck out 4 in a row, and he's got 5 on the night. Season for the curve. 771. All-Star Futures game. Speaking of Pirates minor leaguers. Easy play. Conversation. Win the other way, and a fair ball, and bounces out of play for the double.
It's not a slice on that ball, but not enough to take it in foul territory. Just enough to let it bounce out of play. You can see how much spin there was, side spin on that ball. By the way. It's putting him in a little bit of a bind now.
At 3-1. Pop 3-2. Fly ball to deep right. To the wall. And a 2-run homer for Alec Burleson gives the Cardinals a 2-0 lead in the 3rd. It's Gonzalez. That's the 2nd out. High fly ball. Connor Joe. 2-run homer for Burleson. 2-0 Cardinals. Catcher Yasmani Grandal.
You always have to have confidence you can at least hit the fastball to center field.
Yeah, there's a ground ball and a sweeping pitch that is a base hit through the right side. Yasmani Grandal coming up. Hey, speaking of Pirates catchers.
See in this video, they're still continuing that vestibular trip to be reevaluated by the team physician tonight, and they'll go from there.
Right-handed, thank you. That's a routine double play ball there by Grandal. Easy does it. Gorman to win to Goldschmidt.
For the strikeout. There's an example of it right there. Now, that 2-0 pitch in the first at bat was almost in that same exact spot. I got called a strike, and that kind of changed everything around for Kutch's at bat. This time it's a ball.
Easy grounder. Goldschmidt tosses on to Gibson. 2-0 Cardinals through 3.
Pitches checking off some boxes, such as getting through one rehab outing without any issues, and he's slated.
3 innings, 1 earned run, a walk, and line base hit to center for Brendan Donovan, who's 2 for 2.
To catch the ball before you can hit it.
Shallow left, and the bases are loaded. Reynolds went ahead and fired it to the plate.
Yeah, a little high, I thought, but well, Keller is not happy right now. He's the one that cut that throw off, and he just slammed it into the grass after timeout was called. Got a catcher's interference, another blooper.
Boy.
Things aren't going his way right now. Kind of an emotion out there.
It's this to center field and deep. And it's a grand slam for Nolan Gorman.
There's nobody out. Well, that's the way I called it. That's the way I called it.
Strike 3 called.
I'll keep that ERA down as far as it can.
As we get them, we pass them along. Reaching out, and
oh my.
A single to left center field. Almost hit the ground.
You know, the home run he hit was maybe a ball high.
That was 7, so they've lost 16 of their last 19. Line drive down the line and right. And Connor Joe will get it in. They're going to wave home the runner. Cruz has a shot at the plate, gets it right there in plenty of time. O'Neal Cruz takes the relay from Connor Joe, and those Hawaiian shirts here on his birthday. Up from Bradenton to watch the Pirates, and the ball shot past Hayes. Kicks off the short fence. Goldschmidt gonna reach second in his haste to try and get the ball to second base. Reynolds drops it, but Goldschmidt was gonna reach second.
Probably be at 100 after 5 innings.
And line drive, Sawinski.
Well, that's a good step. Got that.
What the official scorer had ruled during the pitch was after the pitch. Pop up. O'Neal Cruz retires Arenado for the second out.
You know, maybe, you know, not I don't think he can help but know he has that streak going. I mean, I was bringing it up last.
These 5 innings. Back in.
Struggling a little bit, working a little bit too hard early in the game.
Well, even though he's had a rough outing, Mitch Keller done nothing here against Kyle Gibson. Who
I like the 6 runs is got to get on the board here. And like say 2 runs, something like that. Here we go. This is a start.
A swinging bunt hit for Rowdy Tellez. Hey,
yeah, that's what you were talking about. Base runners. I don't care how they come.
Nick Gonzalez in Philadelphia. There's a liner to left center field. That'll get down, and that's the hardest hit ball by a Pirate in this ball game.
Lead
First
in
and
half
second
with 1 swing.
Fly ball to center. That will be the first out. Bring up Jack Sawinski. Struck out 9. A 6.
Drive one out of here.
Fly ball right center field. There's a no-doubter. Jack Sawinski clears the deck with a bomb. Now that's bringing home the bacon, Bert.
On the fastball. Stayed on it. We need a home run. There it is.
His 7th. Cuts the lead in half.
Yep, Sawinski puts us back in the ball game. One earlier that he should have got a W. He pitched.
Reaching out off the end of the bat, and shortstop Wynn gallops out there to put it away.
Got the fastball and right in the inside half of the plate. And that's a no-doubter there.
And Reynolds shoots one toward left, a line drive out, but the Pirates had some good swings there, including not hit hard at all. And Cruz tries to go into that slide. Skips past him. Ciani, Fleming, somebody yells go 2. That must have been Grandal. 2-2, so they get the force on the bunt.
Bunted it fairly hard back.
Sawinski there. Good work, Mr. Fleming. You guys are no way. Cruz trying to race to first, and
wow,
Gorman gets him.
He can get down that line.
And maybe an infield hit here. Bare hand try, no chance. Connor Joe
brings up the tying run.
Well, the inning in the 5th, it started with that swinging bunt hit by Tellez. Now that led off the 5th. Edward Olivares will pitch. No walks, 7 strikeouts, 85 pitch. The other way for Goldschmidt. Olivares now in right field. With Tellez out of the game, they move Connor Joe to first.
In fact, isn't he the only right-hand hitter that's got one in the river here?
It might be right, and they're going to bring home a run here. Olivares going to fire it. Boy, he's got a strong arm too, and now a chance at second base, but safe there. RBI single for Donovan.
Yeah, ideally, I think I would have wanted that ball to come in a lot lower to home plate. I mean, throw the ball on a hop like we saw Cruz do. Because once this ball, when it leaves his hand, I go all the way to the plate. They can't cut it. Well, then I'm going to go to second. Play in order.
Hayes on to Joe. Donovan stays at second. Arenado is the second out in the 7th inning. River.
I mean, is the confidence way up?
Huh. To your point.
Yeah. Because I'm sure there hasn't been a whole bunch of, oh, I feel great.
Rondal hits it hard, but it's a double play ball. Luis Ortiz, just as that last. Gorman. 2-1. Waits. Good work, Ortiz.
Dollar. That a ball game.
And again.
Had to be a tricky hop.
Yeah.
No, that had crazy spin.
And gets past Joe on a 2-strike fastball.
98. Nothing wrong with that velocity.
Fastest time this year was on a ground out April. We already talked about it with that relay moving as quickly as he did. Cruz
just get that a little bit.
And the fly ball to right. 1, 2, 3 go the Bucks in the 8th.
Clean numbers.
Contreras strikes out for a 2nd time. The 7-game homestand. Back-to-back Ks for Dennis Santana. He didn't hit the knob of the bat, but and the Pirates have any chance. 2-1. And he's walked back-to-back hitters. No blown saves since. Just confirm it. 2-0 consecutive saves. In the dirt. 3-1 count. Comes back 101. Gets a and he's healthy this season. And fly ball to center. Out number 2. And this is the slider badly. 1 ball and 1 strike on Gonzalez. He had a base hit in the 5th. Looks like the Cardinals are going to win the first game of this 3-game series. They brought the bats out. 7 runs, 13 hits, and they beat Mitch Keller and the Pirates.
Now that grand slam was just a little bit too much to overcome. Bunch of runs going up at one time. The Pirates did, battle back. They had the big run of their own, or big inning, but it just was not enough. Kind of a, an uncommon start for Keller. He's been so, awesome this year that it's hard to find fault with him, but he just didn't have it tonight. And they got some fortunate things the Cardinals did on offense. The catcher's interference, the little blooper down the line.
Well, that's game 1. Game 2 tomorrow night. Jerry Jones on the hill. More to come.